Hey Taurus, this is your honest homegirl, 𝑇ℎ𝑒 𝐻𝑜𝑚𝑒𝑔𝑖𝑟𝑙 and this is your homegirl horoscope. Um, Messages before we get into your reading. This message is going to be for someone who has been thinking about being an herbalist, thinking about growing a garden, or becoming a farmer, or just buying land and leasing it to a farmer type of thing. This is someone who is very self-sufficient in some way, shape, or form. This is, I think honestly, all my Tauruses are pretty self-sufficient, but that's neither here or there. But there's an energy of you guys continuing a legacy of business owners, continuing a legacy of being a herbalist, being farmers, being this, being that. It's like a need for you to not need anybody for nothing, okay? Being your own doctors, being your own doulas, birthing your own babies, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you may have had ancestors that were in those type of fields, and they are pushing you and the rest of your generations to do the same thing. For others of you, you may want to start asking for help. I know my Tauruses, you guys are very, very stubborn. I'm a Taurus rising. We always want to do things ourselves, but it's okay to ask for assistance. It's okay to ask for advice. It's okay to ask, just feed off of people's ideas and energy, and then sit with yourself and come to the conclusion of what it is that you want to do. Because sometimes somebody may mention something that you may have never thought about, another option, and that could help you. Because there are people around you that are willing to help you. You just have to use your discernment and intuition on who to ask, because everybody doesn't have the best intentions for you. And for some of you, you may need to go sit and talk with your ancestors, and they'll give you a channeled message on what you need to do, or show you a sign, or show you the answer in a movie or in a song, or however they may communicate with you. For others of you, they want you to find the joy in life again. For some of my Tauruses, you may have been in a rough patch emotionally and mentally, even physically, where you probably couldn't do as much as you wanted to, but it's like, find the joy in every moment of the day, okay? Find the joy in just being able to wake up. There's people that don't wake up out of their sleep. Find the joy in being able to drive their car. There's people walking. Find the joy in being able to breathe on your own. There are people that are on respirators and having oxygen tanks and things of that nature. There's people that can't even brush their own teeth, let alone wipe their own behinds, let alone go to work, and they may want to go to work. So it's like, find the joy in those things and start appreciating those things more, Taurus. For others of you, you need to pay attention to the signs. You have been colorblind. You have been the person with the rose-colored glasses on, and you are not seeing the red flags in people, places, and things. And they're like, pay attention. We have these people doing things and saying things and things happening to you for a reason. For a reason. It's not happening just because it's happening. It's happening because they trying to get your attention. Like, hey, you need to pay attention to this person. Hey, you need to pay attention to how you feel about this job. Hey, you need to pay attention to, that friend or that lover. Because for some of you, you got somebody coming into your life, and it seems like it's repeatedly, like they always coming in. I'm sorry. This could be you too, Taurus. You're not excused from this message. So cross watchers, you may be dealing with a Taurus. For others of you, this is somebody coming in. I'm sorry. And always having you in third parties, or always having their family members in your business, in your relationship, and how things should be ran. Like, nobody's mama and daddy should be in your marriage telling you what to do in your marriage. Whether it's you, Taurus, or your spouse's parents. They become extended family once you get married. And I feel like Taurus or the cross watcher understands this, but they parents, they don't. And somebody needs to put boundaries in between your relationship and your parents. And for others of you, this could be your spouse or you, Taurus, where there's repeated cheating going on, and saying sorry ain't enough. And for some of y'all both is cheating on each other, and that ain't none of my business. But if that resonates so far, let's see what the 411 is for you guys. Don't mind my room. I've been ripping and running all day, okay? And I did not get a chance to, I mean, my room ain't messy, but I got things lying around that need to be put in its place. Okay, you may need to put somebody in their place, Taurus, or you may need to put things in place at home. Yeah, see, this is in the reverse. So you guys are removing the negativity. You're leaving it behind. It doesn't matter what it is, but there is still a lesson that you still have not learned with this Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Okay, there is a need for you. It's kind of like you're ignoring the situations. And Spirit's like, you do not need to be ignoring these situations. Like, why are you ignoring it to keep the peace? No, you don't do it to keep the peace, because guess what? It's going to keep happening moving forward. This is going to be right behind you in everything that you do. You trying to avoid an argument. You're trying to avoid a fight. But guess what? It's eventually going to happen in the future if you don't nip it in the butt now. You sugarcoating stuff, and then you're going to be questioning why it's happening in the future because you never nipped it in the butt. Because I feel like there's a problem that is occurring or has occurred, and it's going to keep occurring. And then in the future, you're going to be wondering why it's bigger than what it is. And then that's when the light bulb is going to click. That's when the lesson will be learned. For some of you, this lesson is going to be learned in the future because you're refusing to learn the lesson now. You're going to understand why something happened, but it's going to happen after a lot of pain, a lot of distrust, a lot of betrayal. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. For some of you, you have to learn. It's going to take for you to get hurt to master your emotions. Okay? It's going to take for you to realize that some money is missing. It's going to, or, you know, someone's taking advantage of your money or finances in some way, shape, or form. Yeah. And it's like, you know this already. You've seen this happening. And all you did was cause blockages when you could sit there and nip whatever you need to nip in the butt right now. And then you won't have these blockages later. Because it's like you are turning a blind eye to the blockages. Okay? That's already there. That you need to deal with now. And it's like you're going to wait until you get in another predicament to get hurt again, to get abused again, to be betrayed again, to be lied to again, to be cheated on again, for you to get it together. Make it make sense. It's not making sense. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Heavy on the masculine energy, whether you are a male or a female. You guys got a lot going on. And I'm not taking all these cards, but yeah, you have Taurus. Come on now. This is heavy with family energy. Heavy with the cycles. Okay? Heavy with needing to heal. Heavy energy of not healing mentally and emotionally. But there's a need to let go of what's no longer serving you. For some of you, this could be vices. These could be addictions. It's like the minute you let go of what's been holding you back all this time is the minute you'll be able to heal. I feel like a lot of you, I'm hearing the word kryptonite. I'm hearing somebody got a chokehold on you. Or something has a chokehold on you and it's not letting you go, but you need to let it go. You are not, it's stopping your vision. It's slowing down your progress. And I feel the need to let you know that keeping the peace is not learning the lesson. It's like your ancestors and spirit guides is like you have a lot to lose out on. It could be years. You could sit there and let things keep sliding, and it's like 4 years done went by, 4 months done went by, 4 weeks done went by, 4 days done went by. And you could have been utilizing that energy to pour back into yourself or pour back into a different situation. But it's like moving forward, if you don't nip whatever this is in the butt, it's going to become a larger problem in the future. And it's going to cause more blockages than necessary.